Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris here, and today we are going to be looking at a brand new cologne that I picked up a couple, about 3 weeks ago, I guess, like that. And we're going to compare it against the real cologne that it is a dupe of. So this is a clone of Tom Ford. This here is from, it's from a company called Latafa, and the sub brand here is Maison Alhambra. And this is Tobacco Touch, which is a clone of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanilla. So I'll put a picture up of what the actual box looked like, and then when we open this up, I'll put a picture of what the actual bottle looks like. But I've heard a lot of really great things about this particular these clones here, so I thought I would pick some up. I got three of them, and we're going to compare all three of them here together in different videos. But yeah, we're going to compare them together, but we'll also compare them to the real one, because I just got little samples here that I was able to spray at some local cologne stores here in Winnipeg. So yeah, so let's open this up and take a look at the box here. So this is the box. See that here? So this is very, 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 very similar to Tom Ford. How his presentation is on his boxes, his packaging and branding. This is a bigger box than what you would get with Tom Ford. I believe Tom Ford's is I think it's 50 or 60 mils. I'd have to look again, but this is 80, so it's quite a bit bigger.
That's what she said.
And but the coloring, the branding here in the front and the back, this whole part here, this is all on point with Tom Ford. So yeah, even the back here. So let's take a look at the actual box inside. The bottle inside the box here, and you can see the bottle here is an exact replica clone of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanilla. It is yeah, it is like on point. Like you would not, if you knew if you knew Tom Ford, or if you know a little bit about colognes, you see this, you would automatically see that this is definitely a Tom Ford bottle. There is absolutely no mistaking that. So yeah, that's crazy. So let's take a smell of this here and see what we think of it. Oh, just smelling the atomizer here. It's wow. The atomizer is fairly decent on this clone. Like it, I don't know if you saw that or not. Here, I'll do another one. But you can see the atomizer here. It's actually not a bad spray. Like it definitely invested in a proper atomizer. Whew. That is really good. So we'll compare it to this one here that I have. This one's already been dried down. I've had this one here for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, I guess. But on the initial spray, a lot of vanilla to this, some tobacco notes to it, some spicy notes to this one here. Yeah, it's nice. It's got a lot of it's got some cinnamon to it. Definitely definitely tobacco leaves, tobacco box. Some dried fruits. A lot of woody notes to this one. The top notes on this particular cologne here is tobacco and spice notes. The middle notes are tobacco, vanilla, tonka bean, and cacao, and the base notes are dried fruits and woody notes. So there is definitely a lot of yeah, there's a lot of really nice spicy notes to it. Some vanilla, tobacco for sure tobacco, like cigar box, dried tobacco leaves, vanilla. But vanilla's kind of, I was going to say vanilla's kind of on the back, but it's kind of equal with the tobacco and the spice. Like all three are, I wouldn't say competing with each other, but they're all sitting at the same level on the initial spray. And then you can definitely smell the Tonka bean here in the background. And for sure wood notes, but like cigar box wood notes. I'm just going to let this here dry down for a few minutes. So I'm going to pause this video. And once this dries down, we'll compare it to the real one here that we've got. Yeah, it smells really good. So here is the bottle again here while we wait. But yeah, it is very similar to the real Tom Ford tobacco vanilla. Just a bigger bottle of it. I'm really liking this. All right, so I'm going to pause this. I'll be right back. See you in about 10 minutes, something like that, for the dry down. All right, we are back. So, wow, this is opened up quite a bit more here on the dry down. It's yeah, you definitely, the tobacco notes now are kind of moving into the background. The same with a bit of the spice. The spicy notes have kind of moved down. They're about equal with the tobacco notes, but the vanilla is now sitting a little higher up. So you've got, like, there's some vanilla, and then you've got the tobacco and the spicy notes. You got the Tonka beans, and then you've got the cigar box sitting down here. So it's a really well layered, well structured, and put together cologne. It smells really nice. This would be definitely a cold weather cologne, and I think this would be a fairly unisex cologne as well too. I think anybody can get away with wearing this. But I would say which would really fit here would be winter cologne or perfume, and or like a really nice evening cologne to wear. It's very elegant, very nice. It's layered really nicely here. Yeah, and this is an eau de parfum as well. So so yeah, there's a lot of staying performance here. I would imagine there'd probably be at least I don't know, 4 to 6 hours, maybe longer on this one here, just by the smelling of the dry down, on how after 10 minutes still the strength is still quite good. I'm gonna let this dry down here, and then when we do, if I do another video, or if I'm going out and I spray it on me, and I'll give you an update of the length of time that we get on this particular cologne, and any compliments as well that come along with it. So compliments are always good to have. But man, this is a very elegant cologne. Like, it is definitely something that you could, like, a very nice evening cologne to wear when you're going out for like a really nice evening dinner. It's just a really nice elegant cologne, and definitely something that you wear in the cold weather, or in the evening, even just like in a warm evening. If you're down in Florida, California, down in on your honeymoon, if you're down in Mexico or Italy or any place like that, and you're going out for a nice evening stroll or lunch or supper or something like that, you can definitely get away with this at I would say any time of the year. If you're going to wear it during the day, I would say definitely a cold winter, like a fall winter type of cologne for the daytime, but anytime during the night would be good. I'm going to compare it with this one here. Oh wow. So this is the Maison Alhambra, and this is the Tom Ford. You can see I had it in my pocket there a bit. But this one here is like I said, this one here's got the vanilla standing out. The tobacco and the spice are sitting in the background with the tonka bean and the dried fruit in the cigar box. Where the Tom Ford, I would say the spice, and the tobacco here are fairly like on top for the top notes, and you've got the dried fruit, the tobacco notes, I would say, yeah, the vanilla notes, kind of in the middle on this one here. So yeah, tobacco and spice are really kind of like right up there. Was this one here, the vanilla's the top, and then the tobacco and the spice are just sitting below it. So this one here's got yeah, there's definitely a lot of vanilla on this one here. The dried fruits and tobacco cigar box notes to it for like the woody notes. Man, these are really hard to tell apart. Other than the fact that I think that the vanilla here is more on top with this one here, whereas this one here, the spice and the tobacco are more on top, and then the vanilla is sitting right below it. But these are, you know, this would be really, really, really hard to tell the difference between the two of them. You know, if you didn't have a side by side. And you definitely smell the cacao and the tonka bean on this one here as well. Yeah, very nice. Like, these are both, I think they did a really good job of completely 100% or 95 to 98% complete one, like, clone of this. It's not even like a copy. This is almost like almost a one-for-one clone of this particular Tom Ford cologne. Like, side by side, it's hard to tell because this has only been drying down for maybe 15 minutes, whereas this one here has been, you know, like a week, 6 days, something like that. But you can still smell it on this card fairly well. But I gave it a really good spray. There might be a little bit more, but the spice here, if you really, really, really kind of dissect it, this one here has maybe a little bit more oriental spice, whereas this one here has a little bit more like Indian spice, like, or Arabic spice. But really similar. Yeah, this is great. I would, man, I'm really happy I bought this because this is all, like I said, this is almost a one-for-one clone to Tom Ford, but the price is like you could probably buy 10 of these, maybe 8 of these for the price of one real Tom Ford. I have a real Tom Ford right here. This is the ombre leather my wife and son got me here for Christmas this year. So I'm going to give this one here a quick spray. You can see this is the bottle here. Very different than this one here. But this is what the tobacco vanilla looks like for real, except for it's a bit smaller. And this is the ombre leather. But this bottle here is a one-for-one dupe, except for it's a little bigger than the real one. But I'm just gonna give this one here a spray. I'm gonna use the sampler though, and just to see compare which one I would like to wear better. I'm very familiar with ombre leather. I wear it all the time. Now that I've got it, but I used to wear it quite a bit as well. I would go to the cologne shops and stuff, and if they had it, I would give myself a bit of a spray down on it. Whew, boy, does that ever smell good. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is totally different than this one and this one. But boy, are they, oh, they're all really good though. They're very different. Very, very, very different. Yeah, these are very, very different. This one, like I said, this has got a lot of tobacco, spice, vanilla, cigar box, tonka bean, cacao, dried fruit. Same with the real Tom Ford. This one here has got, wow, cardium, a lot of really leather notes to this one here. Jasmine, amber, moss, patchouli. A lot of, like, the back part of this is a lot of patchouli on this one here. A lot more fresh than this one here. This is the real Tom Ford. This is a lot fresher than the tobacco vanilla, but the tobacco vanilla, or the tobacco touch, and the tobacco vanilla, they're really good too. They're just very different. They're both super, super, super complex, just very different. Like the ombre leather, I think you can get away with wearing in the summertime, the wintertime, day, night. Whereas the tobacco touch, or the tobacco vanilla, it is an evening and winter wear in the daytime. Whereas this one here, you can wear it any time. It's just really, really, really fresh and very, very, very complex. And the patchouli really stands out to this. Same with the jasmine. And there's a lot of leather to this one. Just a beautiful, beautiful smell to this one. Wow. All right. So that is the comparison between the Tobacco Touch and the Tobacco Vanilla from Tom Ford and Maison Alhambra. Both really good. I would say if you're interested in this, go get yourself a spray. Like if you can find it, get a little spray card or whatever, or if you can get, like, these do come in samples. But I think this one and Black Orchard are the only two that I've ever seen from Tom Ford that come in little samples like this, and I think they're about $60 here in Winnipeg for these little samples. But you can go on to Amazon and pick these ones up here for really, 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 really cheap. And yeah, the side-by-side comparison to these here, it is, to the unsmelled nose, you would never, 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 ever tell the difference between the two of them, like, ever. Side by side, I would say it is about 98%. A complete 100% clone of tobacco vanilla, and but for like 1/8 of the price, and you get a bigger bottle on this one. But if I was just to spray this, like if somebody was wearing this and I'm familiar with tobacco vanilla, I'd swear that this was tobacco vanilla, unless I had something like the real one to smell next to it. So I would definitely pick this one up. I mean, I did pick this one up, but if I were you and you were interested in something like this, I would definitely pick this one up. It's really nice to have in the collection. It's really nice to have something different to wear, different evenings to wear out on, different events to wear out on. Like you would probably, if you're wearing this one out in the evening, you know, like it would be more for an elegant occasion, so maybe a suit, sport jacket kind of thing. I don't know if you would want to wear this with just a t-shirt or whatever, but you know, during the daytime, maybe a polo shirt like this. Yeah, it's just a nice it's just a really nice, elegant cologne. I will let you know for sure once I wear this around, you know, the staying power, the length of the smell, and maybe the dry down on the skin as well. So we'll definitely do an update on this once I start wearing this one out. And we are going to compare this to the other two Tom Ford clones that I have. One is the Portofino Porto Norelli and the Fabulo Intense. So we will compare those to this when we open them up. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've got this bottle or if you've got the real thing, what you think of it, and if you would wear this as well. Please like and subscribe. Share this with anyone that you may have some value to this. There's going to be a lot more of this kind of stuff to come, and take care. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.